I'll start off with it. You know, mixed emotion about the game because when you look at it, the things that I don't like is that I didn't think we brought enough toughness in the first half, and the result of that is 54 to 32 rebounding. I thought they beat us to 50-50 balls, and you know, you look at it. You know, one of the things I didn't think we did well, obviously, because we didn't score the ball and we gave up so many opportunities for those guys to get second chances. We didn't get our press involved. It's kind of hard to press when you're not scoring. Two different halves. You know, second half, we came out, we had great energy, we were able to get the ball inside the DJ early. He made some shots, we got going. Our press was able to get involved in the game. And what a hell of a game. If you didn't see the first half, you'd be like, man, that was a great game the entire time. But this team has a lot of fight. It's got a lot of grit. Give these guys credit. I mean, you don't accidentally win 21 games in a row here at home. Good atmosphere, very good basketball team. I thought we had our chances late in the game. I thought we did. I'm super proud of our guys and how hard we fought, but we can't dig ourselves in such a big hole, and especially a rebounding margin. You know, at one point I think UVA had taken 10 to 12 more shots than us because of the offensive rebounding. And you look at the end of the game, they only took 2 of them. So we'll build on it. I love the fight of these guys. I thought Casey responded well when we needed him to. Michael had a big tip in to send it to overtime, and it was a good ACC road fight, and we'll build from it.
Do you have questions for Casey and OC first so I can get out here?
Casey, the matchup with Isaac, you guys were very effective not letting him get into a rhythm. How big a focal point was his three-point shooting and the way you guys wanted to defend it?
Yeah, just try to emphasize to run him off the line, make him shoot tough shots. I mean, he's one of the best in the country when he's shot ready and his feet are set. So that was a major emphasis, try to run him off the line and make him drive as much as we can.
Casey, I know these games always emotional for you. I mean, what was it like to play your last game here against UVA?
Well, it was it's been 3 years now since I've been back here, so it's good to always come back to Charlottesville, and wish we could have got a win, but it's good just to always be back and see the people from the past.
And Michael, as a follow-up for you, I mean, what was it like to have that type of second half that you had to be able to get the team going, and then how deflating was it for the way overtime went for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the second half we played pretty well. Obviously, we dug ourselves a hole in the first half, and I'm definitely disappointed in myself. If I want to call myself a leader of the team, not being able to help get us going in the first half, just from energy-wise. Like, shots are, we're not always going to make shots or get stops, but, we came out a little flat, and I'm definitely, disappointed in myself for not being able to help lead the guys. But yeah, I mean, we fought back. I'm proud of the guys and how we responded. We just got to, bring that intensity and be ready to from the jump. So.
Yeah, Casey, Coach always mentions the plight of the team. What was it about this team tonight after such a miserable first half where we couldn't get much going at 15 points to turn it around and get back into this game? What did it take to do that?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I mean, you just tried to emphasize just increasing the pressure and pretty much just trying to finish possession. So I think we did a good job on the initial for the most part of the game. But I don't know what Coach said. 20 offensive rebounds is just way too many to win against anybody in this league. So we did a good job on the initial, like I said, and we just got to finish possessions and work faster.
One other thing too is Coach Bennett mentioned that Virginia got a little wobbly down the stretch. I mean, it's a tight game. Did you sense that things were changing in that direction?
100%. I think when they were playing, I think Reese was pretty much the only ball handler that they really had out there, and we tried to take it out of his hands as much as possible. Have another guy bring it up, and that kind of went in our favor towards the end of the second half.
For Casey and Michael, both of you, Virginia was able to out-rebound you guys by 20. What was the biggest difference, especially in the first half, and kind of their first possession? They did 4 offensive rebounds. What were they doing, I guess, to continue to crash the glass a little more with you guys?
I think it's more from our side. I mean, like I said, our energy was low, our intensity was low, and when you're playing great guys like that, super athletic, like they're going to get offensive rebounds. You know, if we're not locked in, boxing out when the shot goes up, hitting your guy, and trying to crash the glass, you know, Division I level, people are going to get rebounds. So I think, you know, obviously they did a great job at it, but from our end, we got to be better. I mean, we work on it all the time, boxing out, live action stuff like grab a rebound. So it's definitely got to be an emphasis for us, you know, in the ACC. Like we got to be able to get rebounds if we want to win games.
Coach, with another tough road game coming up, what's going to be the key for you guys bouncing back tonight or
Are
next round?
you guys done with these?
You guys good with Casey and Michael?
If you are, then I'm gonna let
Yeah.
them.
Appreciate you guys.
I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. What's going to be the key to bouncing back against another tough road game?
Just gotta play. I mean, you know, we've been pretty doggone good on the road this year. I think we're in ACC play. I think we're 3-1, and that close to being 4-0 with the opportunity that we had tonight. We just gotta get back and focus. I mean, these are ACC games in January, tough venues to play. You know, listen, give Virginia credit the way they came out. Give our guys credit, our fight to get back into the game and put us in a good situation. But you know, we'll get back, we'll shake it off, and we'll prepare for our next game.
Kevin, a two-parter, but your defense, in particular Casey on Isaac, what was the approach? What did you like that you saw there? And then just how different is this Virginia team now with Minor playing center from the last meeting?
Well, I think, you know, going into the game, you know, Isaac is going to draw so much attention because of his ability to make threes. You know, I think he's shooting you know, crazy amount, over 50% in league play, and especially the last few games. And so we wanted to make sure that we made everything tough for him. Now, he's a tough guard because he can back up and shoot it. And so even when you think he's guarded, you know, we had to lock in and do a good job. And I thought we did a good job, you know, tonight, making sure that we did that part of it. What's your second part of the question?
Just how different they look from your first meeting.
I think they understand who they are. You know, when you add Minor to the bunch, he's a physical presence, and the right people are taking the right shots, I'm sure, for Tony, you know, to be put in that situation. And they're good. They're always going to be tough here at home. I think, you know, what changed for them is obviously going to Georgia Tech, getting their first road win, obviously gives them confidence. You know, they've done a good job this year. They've done a good job last year. This particular Virginia team has struggled on the road, but I think winning on the road also helps them win at home again.
Kevin,
Yeah.
was Tane Murray much on the scout coming in? He hadn't played a whole lot.
Who's this?
Tane Murray hadn't played a whole lot, hadn't scored a whole lot before tonight.
Yeah, we had him on the scout because we saw him play, you know, a couple of games where I think he played Georgia Tech. He played a little bit, I thought, but we knew he was on the scout report. I didn't like the fact that he made all those free throws down the stretch, though. But he's another guard that they can add, and it's a good basketball team. Like it's a good team on their floor. I think the longest winning streak in college basketball on the floor, and we had our chances, but it's going to be hard to win games if we don't rebound better. And of course, you guys know we will be rebounding the next couple of days.
Kevin, obviously you guys were able to get back in the second half there, but it looked like the team was just, you know, shots were not falling there in overtime. How much do you feel like that was because of having to expend so much energy there in the second half to get things back to where they were?
I think Corey, it's both, but I also think you're playing against a very good defensive team. You know, we talked about winning the game because they're going to be low possessions, even though we both had 60-some. But you got to be able to beat a Virginia team, you know, with you know, a short clock. They're not gonna take quick shots. They're not gonna, you know, beat themselves. I think part of that was our comeback, but a lot of it is their defense. They're one of the better defensive teams in the country year in, year out. I think that has a lot to do with it. I think it's a combination of both.
Coach, if you could you talk about the foul differential tonight? It looked like, you know, 16-8 is what it says here, but it looked like on the offensive end, you guys were kind of looking for fouls, but they just wanted to call them.
I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm a coach, so I want more fouls, and I'm sure Tony wants more fouls, and you know, I don't know. If you're asking me if I thought the referee was bad, no, I didn't. I really didn't. I just think, I don't know. I had to go back and look at it. I will say this, I do think DJ Burns is being refereed a little different than most bigs because of his physical ability. I don't think he gets the benefit of the doubt. I think guys get to do this and guys get to do that on him, and a lot of times because he doesn't catch the ball, because he catches the ball off the block, you're not allowed to, you got to play him like a perimeter guy. You shouldn't be able to do this off the block because of who he is. But that's something that we have to continue to talk about, but I don't think they call one way or the other in favor.
Did want to ask if you had any further comment on MJ Rice?
I don't.
You don't? Okay.
I'm gonna respect DJ and his family and his privacy. Thank you.
Thank you.